to face. I embrace debate. I don't make mistakes. I just make my case. Drops mic when I'm done. What more can I say? Not bite to my tongue. I don't like the taste. I'm on and I'm on and I own my opponent. I'm always in the zone. Either zoned out of zone. And then we could get it poppin'. Pick the topic if you watchin'. Skippin' Shannon. Skip that hoppin'. Took these sports and made them pop it. Alright. Undisputed.
Good morning. Welcome to Undisputed. We are live from Los Angeles. I'm Jenny Taft here with Skip Bayless and Shannon Sharp. How are we doing? Good morning.
Jenny. Great Skip look. Great. That looks good. Imitation, the sincerest form of flattery.
I woke up like this.
Did you?
I woke up like
Saying
this.
that all
slept in those
morning. What does
clothes?
that
Flawless.
mean?
Really?
Yes.
That's what LeBron said after the game.
Oh, flawless.
Flawless.
Oh, you
Couple
got
things
I
to
that?
saw a
say.
whole bunch of flaws, but we'll talk about that.
Skip,
We
you know
had a
that
couple
chant the
things
Spurs
to say.
used to do?
Yeah.
Go Spurs, go.
Yeah.
No Spurs, no.
I-
Which means no playoffs this year.
You stole that from me on Twitter.
Maybe some MVP as
oh,
well.
you said that on Twitter?
Imitation, the sincerest form of flattery.
We've got an awesome show for you today as Jerry Jones officially putting Jason Garrett on the hot seat. And guys, the one and only Keegan-Michael Key is going to join us live in studio. I am so looking forward to that one. But first, we're going to start with Lamar Jackson, the second-year QB, put on a show in the Coliseum during his Monday Night Football debut as the Ravens dismantled the Rams 45-6. Lamar tied his career high with 5 touchdown passes and also added 95 yards on the ground. And after the game, Lamar downplayed his personal numbers and gave the team some props, saying, quote, "We are clicking on all cylinders right now. It's okay, but we're trying to win the Super Bowl." So, Shannon, how close did Lamar come to locking up the MVP last night?
Skippy took a big step, and I tweeted, I believe, after tonight's performance, he has a stranglehold on the MVP.
Now, you thought Russell Wilson had a little
Russell,
edge going in.
He had a little edge going in. But, Skip, you know, there are 50 men and women that vote, and a lot of these men and women that vote, they cover other teams. So a lot of times when Lamar Jackson is
Very good point.
when Lamar Jackson is playing, you don't actually get an opportunity. You just look at the stat sheet. Oh, he did that.
Okay.
But last night,
Yep.
you got an opportunity to see up close and personal
did.
what this young man's about. Skip, we always knew he could run the football. He won the Heisman, and people undervalued. And I didn't think that this quickly his arm could catch up to his legs, because there have been very few people that have the dynamic skills of his legs. You saw last night, Skip, they snapped the ball to him, he bobbles it. He picks it up and almost hits his head on the goalpost. There have only been a handful of quarterbacks, maybe 2 or 3. Mike Vick, Lamar Jackson, maybe Randall Cunningham or Cam. Okay, I forgot Cordell Stewart. Cordell Stewart could really, really run back in his day. But, Skip, this guy is a very unique athlete, because what he's done is he's turned himself into a very good thrower of the football. Skip, I want to take you back to last year. And I know you remember this, and he had, last year he in 7 starts, he had 6 touchdown passes. This year's at 24. But last year in the playoff game against the Chargers, I want to take you back, and this was being echoed in his building, in his stadium. DJ, can we cue this up right quick?
To hear the crowd, let it go.
They want Flacco.
Wow.
Skip, they wanted Flacco.
Do you remember what he was through 3 quarters, Lamar?
It was terrible.
3 for 9
Wow,
for 25 yards
Yeah.
through 3 quarters.
And I said, and I picked the Chargers to win because I didn't believe that after seeing what he was going to do, I didn't believe he could improve in 3 weeks to be able to throw the football.
Yeah. Then you picked the Chargers to win at Foxborough, and that's
did.
where it ended.
And
But go ahead.
that's where it ended. But, Skip, now in his building, cue the one that they played New England 2 weeks ago, Skip.
Aha.
And it goes from boos, we want Flacco, to after they beat New England, this is what's being echoed in his stadium. DJ, cue the track.
Crowd's already starting an MVP chant.
Skip, this is less than a year.
Is at least in the conversation.
They were chanting that last night in the Coliseum for a visiting player. Now, Skip, we get that a lot in basketball.
Yep.
You know, LeBron or KD or some of these guys put on virtuosos. You get a lot of that in the Garden, especially the Garden, because they haven't had
Right.
anybody that can put
Yep.
that. But to have an opposing player come in football
Yep.
and to hear this. But, Skip, you look at his numbers and what he's done. His completion percentage is up 9. His yards per attempt is up. And last year, 6 touchdowns and 7 starts. This year, 24 and 11. He's tied with Russell Wilson as far as touchdown passes. And his legs, he's going to go well over 1,000 yards. And he's going to be somewhere around 32 to 35, maybe even 38 touchdown passes, which would be unheard of. But here's what happened, Skip. This Sunday, they play the 49ers. They win that game, and Lamar Jackson have a comparable. I don't know if he'll have 5 touchdowns and do what he did, but if he has a game like he's been having all year, I think he puts a stranglehold because he would have had victories over the Patriots, over Seattle, and the 49ers. 2 of those teams, Skip, will be number 1 seeds in their respective conferences. So if he were to go out and play, Skip, last night was unbelievable. You see the way he's throwing the football. He now possesses the 3 highest QBR totals for a season. I don't know if any other quarterback has this many 99 point whatever he has. He has a 99.7, 99.4, and a 99.8.
So now you love QB.
No, I'm just saying. But, okay, how about quarterback rating? He has 2 perfect quarterback ratings, and he might have had a perfect one last night had Mark Andrews and Hollywood Brown not dropped passes.
They did.
He was phenomenal, and everybody got an opportunity to see. And, Skip, I don't think he's slowing down because the thing what you have to worry about is that when the play breaks down. We call a defense, Skip, we got everything scripted, got everything covered, and now he jumps out the window on you. Now what do? Good luck catching him. He's the MVP front runner right now.
So, in all my many years of covering, watching, studying pro football, the game you played, I have never, ever seen anything like Lamar Jackson. Not ever. He is revolutionizing not just the quarterback position, he's revolutionizing the whole game. Because I'm here to tell you, right here, right now, Lamar Jackson has become not just the best running quarterback in pro football, he's the best running back in pro football. Period, end of story. I'll take him over Dalvin Cook or Ezekiel Elliott, whoever you want to throw in there. I'll just take him to the point I'm already starting to go historical with his style and impact as a running back. He's like a halfback of a quarterback because I'm starting to see Walter Payton. Seriously, did you cross over a little? I mean, you knew what he was.
He retired. He retired after they won the Super Bowl.
Okay. So in how fast Lamar is, coupled with how shifty and powerful Lamar is at about 215 pounds, he's Walter Payton reincarnate. And now you went from pathetic passer in the playoff game to having improved not 100%, 1,000%.
He has.
He has become as smart and poised and deadly a passer as there is in the whole league. I'm serious. If we just take right here, right now, you can have Drew Brees or whoever you want to throw in there right now. Tom Brady, Aaron Rodgers, any of the names.
Any of those guys.
This guy on pure effectiveness is just flicking missiles. They're smart missiles. They're shrewd operator missiles where he's in total control of the offense. I see no indecision. His decision-making, as John Harbaugh said after the game, is unparalleled right now in the whole league. This is extraordinary because now we have the best running back blended with the most effective thrower in pro football. We've never seen this before, and the combination is absolutely lethal.
Skip, I'm watching him last night, and you see there's a defender in front of him. He drops angles on his arms, and he shoots it out to the side. If you watch him, that's the progression. He couldn't do that last year.
Okay, so not only did he destroy the Rams last night on Monday Night Football in their building, he toyed with the Rams. That's impossibly great. Wade Phillips is right up there with the greatest defensive coordinators who ever coordinated in this league. He is Tom Brady's kryptonite and always has been. And in the Super Bowl last year, Wade Phillips made it really hard on Tom Brady. And he's made it really hard on him in an AFC championship game at Denver. And Aaron Donald, according to you, is not just the best defensive player, he's the best player in pro football. Well, he was out there for the whole game. And
he made him a non-factor.
Non-factor. I don't even remember him playing in the game. And then they just recently, the Rams, gave 2 firsts and a 4th for Jalen Ramsey, who a lot of people think is the best corner. After Sunday, you'd have to say Stephon Gilmore is right there. But the point is, you got Aaron Donald and Jalen Ramsey playing for Wade Phillips in their stadium on Monday night in a game they desperately needed to win, and he destroyed and toyed with that. Are you kidding me?
Put a 45.
Okay, and yet his personal numbers are not eye-popping the way other big passers are, because he goes 15 or 20 for 189.
Right.
He goes 8 rushes for 95 yards, still very good. But the point was, he took the football 6 straight times and scored 6 straight touchdowns against Wade Phillips' defense with Aaron Donald and Jalen Ramsey. That's impossible.
And don't think this was a one-off. Skip, this is the 6th. Last night was the 6th time, I think 6th or 7th time, they've opened the drive with a touchdown. Skip, that's unheard of. You get the ball and you go right down the field and you score.
It looks so easy.
It does look easy.
And then my team, the Dallas Cowboys, can't seem to cash in the red zone, and Lamar just drops back in the red zone like, la-di-da, I think I'll throw it to him, and he'll be wide open for a touchdown.
Yeah.
Or I'll go over there and throw it to him, or maybe I'll just take off.
Skip, they were so confident last night. Again, 4th down. They line up Jason and Tucker's on the field to kick the field goal. Lamar comes, Tuck, get the Tuck. We going for it. And they get it and go get the touchdown.
5 touchdown passes, none of them of the sensational bombs away variety, but still, the red zone touchdowns are hard to throw.
Because
My quarterback's having a hard time finding one.
The area is so condensed.
It is. It's hard. It's maybe much harder than an 80-yard bomb where you just have some single covered receiver who's run past a DB.
What he's forced